What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So I had a conversation with somebody earlier. Well, maybe earlier in the month. Well, actually, you know what? It's the beginning of the month. But last month, I had a conversation at some point with somebody about things. And we were talking about investments. And I think it's always great to bounce investment styles to or off of some people. So if you have somebody that invests heavily with the Warren Buffett strategy, or invests heavily into crypto, or invests heavily into commodities, or whatever they're investing into, right? Um, it's great to bounce ideas and strategies off of people that have kind of like-minded, um, you know, concepts or thought processes like you do, right? So it's just like you investing a certain amount into real estate and then them investing a certain amount into their dividend portfolio. You both like to invest, but you both have different styles, right? Kind of breaking that down that way. But the reason why I'm bringing this up is because obviously you see the title. I have too much into crypto, and I think that's where the conversation always leads, is the fact that some people may have a lot of their free money into cryptocurrency or into a place where people think is very speculative. And you have to understand that all of that is subjective, right? You can say, oh, you have too much into real estate. The real estate market is going to absolutely crash. But most people would say real estate throughout time, throughout history, you've seen property values do nothing but rise. If I look at my property value in the 8 years that we lived here, it is doubled in value. And that's amazing to be able to see that. So it would be ridiculous for me to just speculate and go, hey, the real estate market's going to crash. You probably shouldn't own any property. So for people to say the same thing about crypto, definitely is more on the speculative side. But the only thing that's the difference is the fact that real estate is an established market for literally decades and centuries. And when it comes to crypto, it's really only a couple of decades old, right? It may be a decade or two old to where people are like, all right, well, this is starting to become legitimate. Um, and I think that's what makes it very interesting for me. And that's what makes me kind of want to go all in on cryptocurrency, is because of that unknown, that uncertainty, right? And I want to talk about that within this video and kind of get your opinion as well in the comment section, because this is just a conversation. It's not telling you that I do have too much in crypto. I don't believe that I do. I believe I have a good amount into crypto. And honestly, if I had a lot more money, good percentage wise, if I had a lot more money, I would put more into cryptocurrency. So, guys, if you could, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel. And if you guys want to get invested into crypto, maybe short term or long term, I have a link for Margex down below where you guys can trade up to a 50x leverage, or actually all the way up to a 100x leverage, depending on what you trade. Feel free to check that link out down below and be a part of that. But this conversation was definitely interesting because the reason why this started to take place was because I showed my crypto portfolio, right? I showed my Coinbase portfolio, and then I also went into my Robinhood portfolio, which I don't know if I can bring up right now, but hopefully it does pop up. If it does, I'll show that. So I also showed my Robinhood portfolio, which is $61,000, almost $62,000. So people, and this is my dividend portfolio. I strictly just dividend plays that I have in there that I'm looking to gain, as well as, this past month, which is fantastic to have. I gained a decent amount. If you want to check out that video, you can check that out on my Matthew Perry 2 channel on how much I gained in dividends for the month of June. But when I brought up that and I said, I have 145 in Coinbase and I have 62 over here, that kind of jog something in their brain, their investment style, to say I should have a lot more money into ETFs, into the S&P 500, just throw things into the market and watch it grow over time. And they have a lot of money into that place. But they saw the difference and like, why so much into crypto and why so little into the stock market? Well, first, I had to explain to them, you're not seeing my long-term portfolio that I built. This is just my dividend portfolio. So honestly, my overall stock portfolio is a lot larger than my crypto portfolio. Not to rub it in any way, but it is a lot larger than my crypto portfolio. But the thing that people see all the time is this and that. So they're like, okay, cryptocurrency, you have a large amount into there. Now, even if $145,000, and that's just this portion. If I look at my entire portfolio, it's nearing like 200 or even closing in on $250,000 in cryptocurrency overall, because it is doubled, right? It's over 100% worth of a gain in this time frame, and I believe it's going to be a lot further. But you look at that and you go, okay, why so much here? And the main reason why I want to put so much into cryptocurrency, the main reason why I want to throw a high percentage into there, it's not a crazy high percentage, but it is a high percentage. Why I want to put that much into a speculative play for a lot of people is because I believe in that. If I was able to invest during the internet times when people were questioning the internet, I would have invested into everything that I thought had a future internet wise, right? I definitely would have, but I wasn't investing at that time. I was just getting into the internet. I was excited about the internet, but I had no way of investing into the internet. I didn't even know about investing or money or budgeting or anything like that. I was a poor child, and I grew up poor all the way until I was, 18. Or technically, that's a lie. I grew up poor until I was about 16, where I started working, and then I started understanding things and spending, not the right way, but at least a little bit better than my living situation when I was a child. Um, but either way, I look at my crypto portfolio, and it's about the uncertainty. It's about the unknown. I say this all the time. The unknown makes things very, very interesting. When I see the unknown, and yes, it has to be, you have to have a little bit more information behind it and understand it. You're not just going to go, hey, I don't know what you're doing over there. I'm going to invest into what you're doing. It's like, no, that's not the case. You want to understand it a little bit, but when people speculate that things are going down or things are going to go to zero, you want to understand their side, understand your side. And if you see a benefit in that, you can totally disagree with them and go about your day investing into that thing, because that may be the thing that turns you from making $20,000 a year or $30,000 a year to now having $500,000 in your account, now having two, three, four, $5 million in your account because you invested into something that nobody else believed in. Just because people don't believe in it and just because people say that it's going to zero doesn't make it true, right? It just gives them a reason to kind of be scared. And when people are fearful, you're greedy. You're greedy when fearful, and you're fearful while others are greedy. That's a Warren Buffett strategy that I will follow. But honestly, I just wanted to put this video out here to talk about how much I have in crypto and why I have it in crypto. But it's all about me believing what I believe in. And you can believe whatever you want. If you're on the other side, say your piece in the comment section, but know that I can't say that I don't care, but I won't listen to what you have to say. Um, I'll listen to it, I'll hear it, but will it matter on what I decide to do about my investments? No, it won't matter about what I'm doing with my investments. And I hope you would do the same. You're not just going to listen to somebody else out there on the street that you have no credentials or you don't believe has any credentials. Then maybe they do, maybe they don't. And even if they do, what makes them right? Right? We've seen people be wrong. We've seen the smartest people in the world wrong over and over and over again. And the people that were right in that situation were able to make so much out of it. If you don't risk the entire bag, you're not going bankrupt. But I'm definitely going to find this opportunity that I believe is going to be the future that we're starting to invest into with these ETFs, seeing Bitcoin ETFs and Ethereum ETFs, then Solana ETFs and XRP ETFs. Of course, I'm going to invest into crypto if they're adopting it and they're showing that they're late to the party, and then eventually they're gonna be like, yeah, crypto's the new move, crypto's where it's at. Yeah, of course it is. We knew this, but you were trying to hold people off until you figured out if it was or it wasn't. So anyways, guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more of these videos. Let me know what you think about crypto in the comment section below and how much you have invested. What's the percentage wise that you have invested? For me, honestly, it's around 30%. It may be a little bit lower, but it's around the 30% range, from 25, let's say, to 33%. I haven't actually done the math yet, but I'm sure if I just easily break it down, I can show you guys, or not show you everything, because I don't want to go into long-term retirement accounts that I pulled from my previous job, rolled over to my Roth IRA, and doing investments over there. That's just doing what it's doing. Let that be. What you guys see is my crypto, my dividends, some of my short-term and Webull as well. But let me know what you think about crypto and just the overall topic that we talked about here today. Guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more of these videos. Also, check out my link for Margex down below if you guys are interested. I'm going to get out of here, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.